Recently I came here looking for a little advice. I've been busy since then and had some wellness issues too. My hands and feet keep falling half asleep, and I notice that I've been getting nauseous whenever my heart rate goes up at all. A few of you commented that fresh bone meal doesn't have a distinct taste like the one I described, and suggested that maybe it had been cut with something else. I think you might be right. I've done some research now, and found that there are a wide variety of paralytic and toxic agents that are bitter on the tongue like what I've described. I'm ashamed to say this, but I actually find myself hoping the taste is just cadaverine. That would just mean that some bits of flesh had been ground up with the bone meal and tainted it as the pieces began to rot. The fact that I tasted something like that makes me want to puke, but at least cadaverine would mean that I haven't been poisoned. It's probably just my anxious mind playing tricks on me, but I'm beginning to think that the tablets did contain some kind of debilitating ingredient. The sleepiness I mentioned in my first post, which I originally attributed simply to amphetamine withdrawal, has only continued to grow worse. It's become difficult even to type out this message, and I often feel the need to massage my wrists and rest before continuing. My breathing seems to require more conscious effort than it did before. I've received a number of private messages, chiding me on my own ignorance with regards to proper deep web safety. Okay guys, you win. I'm ready to admit that I'm a freaking poser. I'm a script kiddie who's in way over his head, and there's no telling how many mistakes I've made. A number of strange accounts have begun to contact me directly, on the deep and surface web alike. I've been avoiding the profiles and accounts that have been compromised, but the strange messages continue to find me. Although the messages are always conversational and almost lazily observational in their tone, they frighten me badly. The most recent one I received came to me while I was playing one of my favorite MMOs to try and relax my nerves. It read, "Go for a walk. It's too nice outside today to play games in the dark." I'm destroying my encryption keys and donating all my bitcoins to random webcomics and other sites that will accept them. I'm basically just trying to get rid of all the evidence that ties me to any of this mess. I rinsed all the bone meal speed down my shower drain too, mostly because it creeps me out to have it around. I just want this all to go away. I swear that if I survive all this bullcrap, I'll never sell drugs or do anything sketchy ever again. I haven't left the house since the seller's account sent me that ominous message about seeing me soon. I'm sitting with my old BB gun across my lap, and I've turned my computer desk to face the door. The curtains are all drawn, and I'm keeping my sharpest kitchen knife nearby at all times. I feel relatively safe for the moment, but the exhaustion I've been feeling is definitely unnatural. I'm not sure I can defend myself in this state. A few hours ago I heard something slam into my window and fracture it slightly. When I went to look out through the damaged glass, there was a large bird laying dead right outside. The whole scene seemed odd. There was no blood at all on the window, even though the glass itself appeared to have been struck by a significant amount of force. No blood ever seeped out from underneath the bird's body either. I know I'm probably just being paranoid, but I can't shake the feeling that someone smashed the glass and then planted a dead bird outside my door to lure me out into the open. I'll write here again once I've got more answers. In the event that things go badly for me, I've also drafted a letter that will automatically be posted here after a full week of inactivity. Hopefully I've rigged the failsafe carefully enough that a week won't be enough time for the stranger to notice and disable it if he kills me tonight. Then again, I don't have much faith in my technological prowess anymore. In the time it's taken me to type this, my front door has jolted violently a couple of times. The door fits loosely in its frame, so the wind rattles it around quite often and I usually don't notice the sound. Tonight though, I don't hear any wind. In fact, as I take a moment to listen carefully, I find the relative silence disturbing. There are usually crickets at this time of night, but tonight I don't hear anything at all. I'm going to sign off now and double check all the locks on the windows. I don't have any questions for you all this time. I just want you to cross your fingers for me. What's up guys, this is Dylan from Dylan's Fear Files here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Next week we'll have part 3, which is the final part as of now, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. I'm still working on the Halloween collaboration video and trying to get people involved in that. I'm very excited about that. But until then, we'll be having business as usual with one video up per week. And it's just, I've been having so much fun making these videos, and I never can wait for another upload just to see how it goes. But we'll bide our time until next week, and then we'll have another video up for you. Stay spooky, my friends.